Hello again, my beautiful bookish souls. I've finally finished my tea. Welcome to the first video in my maybe you should actually do some reading series. My idea for this month is to do some more lighthearted, easy to film videos so that I can actually spend some more time reading, and they will all be oriented around like the physical act of reading. So the first one that I'm going to do is share all of my bookmarks that I have with you guys. I've wanted to make a video sharing some of my bookmarks for a really long time because it just seems fun and lighthearted, and I love bookmarks, and I was particularly inspired to finally actually get around to doing it by Summer over at Seasons Readings, who is lovely, has a wonderful, well-polished, bright, just airy, amazing channel. So go and check her out. She has some amazing bookmarks, a lot of which she made herself, as well as me with my bookmarks that I'm about to show you. Let's look at some bookmarks. Let's start off by showing you the magnetic bookmarks that I own. There's only like 4 of them. 2 of them are these Harry Potter themed magnetic bookmarks that I got for Christmas last year from a friend of mine. They're very sweet, but you've probably already noticed that they're the wrong house for me. But I appreciate them because they're Harry Potter anyway. I'd appreciate them more if they were Ravenclaw, but that's okay because they're really pretty. And the second 2 magnetic bookmarks that I have are some little leftovers that I kept for myself from the giveaway of these 2 little lions, and they're like tiny little magnetic bookmarks. So the front part is the lion's face and the back part is the lion's butt. The final magnetic bookmark that I own is actually this chicken drumstick bookmark that I got in a Reddit gift exchange that I genuinely haven't used on any book ever because it's literally like a fried chicken drumstick. So next, let's take a look at some of the actual bookmarks that I own. I actually don't have any of the rest of them at the moment, which is a bit weird. This is the only book depository bookmark that I own at the moment, which I started colouring in, so that was kind of cool. Then I have 3 bookishly bookmarks at the moment that I have collected so far. This one was from the last box that I received that was very much Shakespeare themed. This was the first bookmark by them that I ever received. It just says eat, sleep, read, repeat. And then this one was from the Alice in Wonderland themed box that I got in March, which was very cool. And that just says, thy loving smile will surely hail the love gift of a fairy tale, which is from How Doth the Little Crocodile, a poem that she reads in Alice in Wonderland at some stage. So they're really cool. And then I have 2 Nerdy Post bookmarks. First one being this one, which is from the Disney one. This is Robin Hood design. There's Oodalally, golly what a day, and the back is Beauty and the Beast design. It's not right for a woman to read. Pretty soon she gets ideas and starts thinking, which I think is really cool that it's on a bookmark. The only problem that I have with the Nerdy Post bookmarks is the fact that the back and the front of the design are completely different colours, and I like to match my bookmarks to my books, and so it really bugs me the idea that I can like match one side to the book but the other side will never match. So I genuinely haven't used them on any books that I'm reading, but I think they're really pretty. This one was from the Sherlock one. One side says Brainy is the new sexy, and the other side says every fairy tale needs a good old-fashioned villain. And again, they're really beautiful, but it bugs me that the colours don't match on them. Let's look at the printed bookmarks now. So there's a bunch of bookmarks that I use that are like free printable bookmarks that I've printed over the years. So the first lot is like these really tiny little ones. Some stories stay with us forever. This is the one that I'm using in my Midnight Children book at the moment because it matches. This one says I disappear into books, what's your superpower? This one says we lose ourselves in books, we find ourselves there too. And this one's actually my favourite. It says you fell asleep here with the eye. I really like the eye design on that. That's the one that I used when I was reading The Hobbit. Then I have these printable ones which are longer and sort of more normal sized and have this kind of pattern on them. This one says book lover. This one just says bibliophile. This one says always reading. And this one says love to read. I think I used the orange one maybe in The Good Immigrant. And then the other printable bookmarks that I use that I only have 3 of at the moment for some reason, I thought I had more, are these sort of colour in bookmarks that I've already coloured in a lot of. So this one says get lost in a good book, and I coloured that one to match Heartless when I was reading Heartless. This one says I like to party, and by party I mean read good books. This is a bookmark that I used in uni for something. I can't remember what I matched it to, if anything. And the last one says you fell asleep here, and this one I coloured in to match The Hate You Give, which I'm reading at the moment. But yeah, so there's like different designs, and I printed off a whole bunch of these and I just coloured them in to match books if I feel like doing that. That's all of my printable bookmarks that I use. Now let's look at the bookmarks that I made for myself. So the first one, which isn't really a particularly fancy bookmark that I made for myself, are these printable note-taking bookmarks that I used when I was studying literature at university, where I could put one of these bookmarks in a particular page and write notes on it. So it wasn't really being used as a bookmark to keep my place so much as just a bookmark to keep track of notes on particular things. And I used that because I used a lot of library books, and then I could keep the notes and give the book back to the library and still have everything I needed to write an essay on that book if I wanted. And the actual pretty bookmarks that I made for myself, first one is this star design kind of one with the galaxy theme over it that says "The rest is rust and stardust." And I've actually been making a few more along this theme with different star themed quotes because I think it's really pretty, and the back is just the same kind of galaxy design. This one has an Alice in Wonderland quote in it that says "Begin at the beginning, then go on till you reach the end, then stop," which is a quote from the King of Hearts and The Trial, but I think it's kind of cute. This one is entirely different to all the rest of them. This is one that says #currently reading with a tropical theme over it. I kind of like it because it's a bit more bright and colourful. These two are matching bookmarks that both say "Do you read me?" that I actually only designed relatively recently because I got this idea from Summer at Seasons Readings when I was watching her bookmark video. So this one has like a kind of Art Deco theme in the background, and then the back has the same kind of geometric pattern on it, and then this one has kind of like a marble theme in the background of it, so like rose gold marble. The back has the same swirly design that's on the front on it, and they both say "Do you read me?" because I think that's a hilarious pun. The next one is this same Art Deco pattern but different writing on it that says "Let the evening be gin" with a little cocktail, which I thought was really cute, and on the back it just has the same cocktail glass. And then the last two that I have for myself are these two house bookmarks, a Ravenclaw one and a Hufflepuff one, because Ravenclaw is my first house and Hufflepuff is my second house. So I'm kind of a Ravenpuff in between the two. So I've got one of each because I think they're both pretty, and the back is just boring colours. And that's all the bookmarks that I have made for myself in recent times that I really like, and some of them are actually going out to giveaway winners as we speak, which is really cool. And the final little category is bookmarks that aren't actually bookmarks that I use. And for some reason I don't have many of them here at the moment, so I guess I've like lost them over time. But I really like using these gift tags from Kiki K, and also their little cutouts. They often have little cutouts that I use as bookmarks as well, just because I think they're so cute. There's some of the ones that were in my box at the moment. And then also I only have one left of these, which is a bit sad because I made a few of them. I have these origami love heart bookmarks. So it's a little origami love heart, but it actually has a pocket so that it slides over the page and sits over the page corner. And that's it. That's all I have to show you guys. Lots of bookmarks. Let me know what kind of bookmarks you like to use. If you're the kind of person that uses pretty bookmarks, if you're the kind of person that uses bookmarks that match your books, if you're the kind of person who just uses receipts and whatever the hell is on hand, or if you're the kind of person who like folds over page corners or actually remembers the page numbers. I used to be the kind of person who would just remember the page number and not mark anything in my book. Nowadays I'm way too absent-minded to do that, and I can't do that anymore. But anyway, let me know what you do with your books when you're reading them, because that's what this is all about, actually reading books and what you do when you're actually reading books. And I will see you in some other video very shortly, I am sure. And until then, stay classic. Nowadays I'm way too absent-minded to do that. I can't do that anymore. Ooh, that was scary. There's a lot of helicopters going around at the moment.